Yeah, these young boxers, we're trying to showcase them here on Pug Life Chronicles. Please share the link so that people can see it. And again, we're trying to resolve all those technical issues as we're going along.
Now, Christopher Shea is in the red, and Takeem McDaniel is in the blue. And Takeem McDaniel, the race is on, folks. The race is on. Christopher Shea is running backwards, and Takeem McDaniel is running forwards. It is on. And let's welcome back John Heffernan, who's wearing many hats today.
I got to tell you.
And sometimes a mic.
Muy bueno, no bueno after that one. You called it. You called it.
It was close. Yeah. And look at Chris Shea with his Mayweather-like style. And we've seen Christopher Shea before. He switches from righty to lefty.
I tell you, he's hanging his hands low.
Yeah, he's a slickster. And Takeem McDaniel is just a running forward, literally running forward type of guy.
I mean, this is literally like a street brawl here in the early going.
Takeem McDaniel's trying to do it, and look at the little dance McDaniel is doing. What is that? Is that what is that?
That's a little Sugar Ray rope, little Ali rope-a-dope. Sugar
Ray.
Ray
Look like one of those Irish dances. You know?
Don't be Irish step dancing. Listen, I know.
I got four
Irish sisters. Big swing and a miss.
Takeem McDaniel with his Irish name and his Irish dancing, and he's bulling forward.
You know, Shea in the red trunk, in the red trunks, McDaniel in blue, and I'll tell you, for the senior division, these guys, I mean, they are not wasting any time.
Well, I'll tell you what, they better not play some Michael Jackson music because they're going to start moonwalking. These two guys like to dance.
Ooh, he caught him with a right there, did McDaniel.
Yeah, and McDaniels is just running forward and punching. So he went from a track race. This has a lot of elements of different.
And a big right hook right from McDaniels to Shea.
Shea tried. It looked like Shea was trying to slow things down a little bit. You know, sometimes all your pre-game planning, often it just goes out the window, depending on how you react to your opponent.
That's kind of like the running of the bulls in Spain. You know, like you're planning. If the bull comes at me, you know, I'm gonna step to the right and hop the fence. But you know what? If that bull starts coming at you and it's 2,000 pounds, hey. And that's what Christopher Shea faced.
Well, I'm going to give McDaniel the role of bull tonight here, guys.
Oh, absolutely.
He's all forward.
All forward. But do you see the little dance moves that broke out? They got into a dance challenge. This is like the 80s when these groups used to challenge each other.
Right. Well, they got Zumba classes here at the gym. So
that's what it is. That's what it is.
It might be a little
Main
bit of
Street boxing.
Right here in Mount Vernon, New York.
Come and get your Zumba classes downstairs.
Well, downstairs. We got
John, are you going to be joining
us? I don't know. You know, I get my salsa on. Little Zumba.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
How about the Irish step dance?
Well, you know, listen, I'm a hybrid. I can go either way.
Okay, very good.
All right, back to the action, guys. Round number 2. Once again, McDaniel in blue, Shea in red, and McDaniel continues his onslaught, mostly going to the head here in the second round.
And Shea has changed from
and
right
there,
to
another
left.
big right hand. He kind of grazed him on that one, McDaniel did.
And there he goes to his Irish step dance. You see it. You see it.
Pulling it back a little bit
McDaniel's
now.
Going back to his Irish roots.
And they definitely couldn't keep up that pace this entire fight. Another right hand landed by McDaniel. He's throwing big arcing, sweeping right hands.
Right. But what did the referee? That's Lou.
I'm not sure. I don't know what happened.
Lou Cadella. I don't know what that was.
What did he want him for? And Chris Shea he's an interesting guy. He's very confident with his one hand up and one hand down.
Yep. I was just about to point that out.
You know,
McDaniel's trying to
right to the head.
Yeah, trying to connect with that right.
And Shea spun him. Do you see that move?
Yeah. Shea turns him around and is now countering well. None of those punches having any big effect on McDaniel, though.
But a few of them did score.
Absolutely. Lou Cadella stepping in there earlier. Guys, Lou Cadella likes to pride himself as the Ed Hockley of boxing. Of course, Ed Hockley, the famous NFL referee who's in good shape for an older guy. Lou likes to call himself one of the best conditioned referees in the game.
Okay.
Self-proclaimed.
Well, when you say, of course, I had no idea who Ed Hockley was until you just told me.
Ed Hockley, famous NFL referee. He's the one with the big guns.
Oh.
He's got his own following.
I'll believe you. All right, so now McDaniels is not charging ahead. He's going back, and Chris Shea is the one coming forward with his one hand up and one hand down style, and does a headlock and gets about 5.
I still got to give I'm going to go both rounds. I got to give the nod to McDaniel. I mean, Shea came back there a little bit, but I don't know if it was enough to win the round.
I'm going to disagree with you, and I'm going to go for round number 2 on Shea. And I'm not sure if Shea didn't win round number 1. I mean, McDaniel scored. If you're talking professional, McDaniel's definitely scored with the overhand right, hard rights, but Shea threw a lot of punches, and he slipped a lot of punches. And
he was on the defensive quite a bit, Shea, throughout those first 2 rounds. But things have slowed down, and this will be an interesting 3rd round.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know. I'm liking Shea right now. Shea's very exciting to me. He's a guy who puts both hands out there, puts one hand down, puts both hands down, switches from right to left, moves his head up, puts himself in harm's way at times, but, is always ready to fight. And McDaniels is becoming a favorite to me, too, because he's a big-hearted warrior.
Absolutely. Raw skills for both of these guys.
Definitely novices.
Yeah. But showing a ton of heart here in the 3rd and final round. Another big right hand by McDaniel that grazes Shea.
Right.
They get into the clinch, separated by Cadella. Once again, 2-minute rounds here, so these go quickly.
Right. And you just don't know, because it looked like Shea scored with 2 punches and McDaniel scored with 1 hard one at the same time in that exchange.
But as often is the case, the flashier, more active fighter is going to get the attention, in my opinion. Have the punches by Shea been enough to score here and there, but not as consistently as McDaniel, in my view. But there's a big miss again by McDaniel.
It's like right now for this round, I have Christopher Shea landing a few punches, but McDaniel's only landed 2 hard right hands. Does that win the round in an amateur fight?
I guess, I wish McDaniel would just dial it back a little bit, get tighter with his arms, and just try to jab, be more consistent. A little too wild throughout this entire bout.
Yep. Yeah.
Just like that. That scored to the head.
Right, he definitely got a jab. And he threw a wild right hand.
Another one, yeah.
And then charged in with his head with his bull rush.
And Shea looks gassed. His mouth is open, and clearly feeling the effects of being late in the fight right now.
Right. But then, see, did you just see that? Shea just scored.
Shea scored, very clean punches right there.
Right.
And give Shea credit for being patient, not getting too overwhelmed by the onslaught. That's going to do it. Wrapping up the 5th bout here, guys. I'm going to step out, but once again, on behalf of...
Right, you got something to do, John?
Well, believe it or not. Believe it or not.
Where you going? Where you going? What are you doing?
I give him a seat.
What are you doing tonight?
All I got to tell you is George Zayas, Dave Sieve, this has made my night to be able to sit in with you guys. I got to go announce the winner. But I'll be back. Pug Life Chronicles, ladies and gentlemen, Mount Vernon, New York. This is the place to be, Main Street Boxing. I'm going to get the decision here in a minute.
Come back later, John. All right. And that's excellent commentary. And, folks, I haven't really been commentating because I like to I'm hanging out with the director trying to fix things to make sure that we get this live feed up for you. That's why you haven't heard too much from me. But I'm glad that John Heffernan sat down with us. That way it gives me the time to turn around and try to help out to fix to make sure that this live feed continues to go forward.
You also wear a lot of hats.
A lot of hats, just like John.
Yeah. I don't wear any hats. I just come here and talk. I talk the talk.
You have no idea what goes behind the scenes to put this show on for you.
Don't know.
A lot of equipment, a lot of hard work, a lot of time.
A shoestring budget. And my shoestring, by the way,
and a lot of love.
Tying the plug into the socket right now, so they won't get pulled out.
There you go. And a lot of love goes into this program to make sure that you guys watch it. We are happy to bring this to you, as always.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges
okay.
have come to a split decision.
And I'm not surprised at that.
Your winner, boxing.
Wow. And there you go. Takeek McDaniel pulls it off.
Right.
Moves on to the Garden.